Verse 851. The ego soul is not, and the mind is born. How does this evolving come about? Is it not said that its appearance is like a river, a lamp, and a seed? 852. The Vijnana not being born, there is no ignorance. Ignorance being absent, there is no Vijnana. And how can succession take place? 853. The three divisions of time and no time, and the fifth is beyond description. This is what is known to the Buddhas only, though mentioned by the theorizers. 854. Knowledge that is the cause of the samskara is not to be described by the samskara. Knowledge that is known as the samskara seizes the samskara path. 855. That being so, this is. Causal conditions everywhere, but no causes. Because of this absence, there are no causal agencies. They are only symbolically pointed out. 856. The wind, indeed, makes fire burn, but it only incites and does not produce. Further, incited by it, the fire goes out. How can the ego of a sentient being be established? 857. The Samskrita and the Asamskrita are spoken of as devoid of attachment. How is fire imagined by the ignorant for the establishment of their ego? 858. Fire comes to exist in this world supported by the strength of mutuality. If it is imagined to be like fire, whence is the rising of a sentient being, that is, an ego soul? 859. By reason of the manas, etc., there is the accumulation of the skandhas and ayatanas. Non-ego is like a wealthy merchant moves on with mentation or citta. 860. These two, like the sun, are always removed from effect and cause. Fire does not establish them, and the theorizers fail to understand. 861. The mind, sentient beings, and nirvana, these are primarily pure, but defiled by faults of the beginningless past. They are not differentiated, they are like space. 862. Defiled by the bad theories of the philosophers, Hastisaya, etc., are wrapped and enveloped with the false discriminations of the Manovijnana. They imagine fire, etc., are purifying. 863. Those who see reality as it is in itself will see their passions burst asunder. Leaving the forest of bad analogies behind, they reach the realm of the wise. 864. Thus, reality is imagined to be something other than itself by the differentiation of knower and known. The dull-witted do not understand it, and what is beyond description is talked about. 865. As the ignorant make a sandalwood drum by taking something else which appears like sandalwood and aloe wood, so is true knowledge to be distinguished from that of the theorizers. 866. Having eaten, he will rise, holding the bowl empty. He will have his mouth well cleansed of offensive and injurious matter. He is to conduct himself thus toward food. 867. He who reflects rationally on this truth will attain serenity of mind, accomplish the most excellent discipline, and be above imagination. He will be released from attachment and realize the highest meaning, and thus he will light up the golden path of the Dharma.